Filling in for Abigail and Emily Osry, I'm Angel Rouse.
And I'm Jenny Mariano. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 15 of El Camino Reality.
On this week's episode, we get an update on construction in the gym.
Take a look at the winter formal.
Take a look at an exceptional freshman. Learn about the student water conservation project.
And toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's sports wrap-up. The gym has been closed for close to 3 months now.
Gary Galingian, Manisha Kaur, and Tyler Doltz give us the inside scoop about the construction and reopening of the gym.
The basketball gym has been under construction lately, and everyone is anxiously waiting to see when it will be finished. We have gotten interviews from one of the construction workers currently working on the gym and boys varsity coach Joe Wyatt.
I think it's a great thing for the basketball team. The gym hasn't been done since I've been here. It's been a slippery floor. The lower levels have been outside, so it's kind of just been an inconvenience.
We're just waiting. I believe they're going to replace the baskets. We're waiting for that. They're going to be craning here to remove the old baskets and install the new ones.
The gym will be ready for the boys and girls basketball team very soon. From El Camino Reality, this is Gary Galingian.
Hey Angel, did you go to winter formal?
Jenny, I covered the event.
Oh right. Maddie Amaro, Tomas Carrasco, and Angel Rouse dance us through it. El Camino usually holds a homecoming dance the Saturday after the homecoming game. But this year, as a result of the construction on the field, the school couldn't hold one. El Camino threw a winter formal last Saturday night that was held in Anderson Hall.
Well, we started off talking about how I didn't want a homecoming because we do that every year and people don't usually go, so I wanted to bring something new to our school.
The difference is it's not tied to the game, and we felt that it had a more sophisticated, elegant quality, not being tied to homecoming, but to be its own winter dance with a theme, a winter wonderland.
I'm also on senior cabinet, so we've really worked to try to make winter formal the best it could be, which also includes the decorations.
The overall process has taken a few months to plan because coming up with the decorations, buying the decorations, and then physically doing it, you know?
So I've helped and stayed after school to help do the gossamer over the ceiling and then put up Christmas lights, as well as just set up the design for it.
I do most of the dangerous stuff because I'm used to climbing ladders, I don't have a real fear of height, and I don't want to see any of the students get injured.
Well, I just want everyone for the evening to have a memorable and fun night with all the music and food we're having. And it's just another great night in high school, and it's a memory that I hope everyone will remember, you know?
If you missed this year's winter formal, you missed a hell of a night. From El Camino Reality, I'm Maddie Amaro.
And now Adele Schroet, Janin Yap, and Jared Stein give us a profile on an exceptional freshman.
El Camino is no stranger to academic achievement. Even our youngest students get recognition. Emerson Johnson was recently awarded the National Academy of Future Physicians and Medical Scientists Award of Excellence. Only being in her freshman year, Ms. Johnson is already in the running to be valedictorian for the graduating class of 2019.
I got a letter in the mail from Harvard University, and that initially got me excited, and then I opened it and I found out that I got the award.
Emerson has to work very hard and take challenging classes to make her dreams and ambitions a reality.
I'm very pushed into doing a lot of things from my friends and teachers, but I like doing it.
She's one of the most professional students I have. She shows, she always goes beyond what is expected in the assignment.
I would like to go to Stanford University and major in applied mathematics and physics, and then later on go to Harvard University for law school. I want to become a criminal prosecutor.
Even though Emerson spends a lot of her time studying, she's still able to have a normal life.
I met her on the first day of school, and she seems like a very nice person. I have a few classes with her, and she's always helping me out.
I wouldn't mind having 50 or 100 kids like her in a classroom. I wouldn't complain about overcrowding if I did.
Congratulations, Emerson, and keep working hard. For El Camino Reality, this is Del Schroet.
Being one of the most environmentally progressive schools in the Valley, our chemistry classes recognize the California drought and teach students and staffs ways to conserve water.
Isabella Balby, Jennifer Burstein, and Tyler Doltz cover the event.
El Camino hosted its very first water conservation presentation on Wednesday, December 2nd. Students from Miss Madraswala and Miss Tran's chemistry classes joined together to create displays and inform students and faculty on how they can do their part to conserve water.
This is actually a really good presentation. I learned so much about water conservation. I don't know yet if this would be a regular event, probably.
I think that it might enlighten the students to help save water because as they're walking around, the people doing this presentation took a lot of time in making them and doing a lot of research. So I hope that when they distribute their information, the students walking around will intake that. I personally was PR, which is public relations, so I tried to make sure everyone was doing their job.
I thought the presentation was really good. Everybody had a lot of information to give. Even if some of the displays were the same, I just got to use different from each person.
The Water Conservation Fair was a great success. Make sure to do your part and help conserve water. For El Camino Reality, this is Isabella Balby.
And now let's toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's sports wrap-up.
Thanks, Jenny. On Monday, the El Camino Real girls varsity soccer team kicked off their season with a 4-1 victory over Hamilton at ECR. The next day, the boys varsity team lost their first game of the season by a final score of 2-0 to Bell. A day after, they tied 1-1 with Burroughs and then won 3-0 against Hollywood High School. On Saturday, the girls varsity team was defeated by the Westlake Warriors by a score of 3-0. This week, they will face off with Palisades at ECR on December 7th. Several players from our 2015 Los Angeles City Section Championship girls volleyball team were nominated for all-city selections. Kayla Jackson and Izzy Barbera made first team, while Trinity Goodman made second. And junior Kashana Williams was nominated as the Player of the Year in Division I of the Los Angeles City Section. So congratulations to our girls and 2015 LA City Section champions. Reporting live from Cerritos College in Norwalk, California, I'm Josh Schaefer.
From all of us on the crew of El Camino Reality,
stay sharp, conquistadors.
Remember to tell your friends that they can find this episode and previous ones on YouTube and at ecrjournalism.com.